What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to our Philadelphia Eagles franchise mode. We're in week number 13 following our bye. Team is currently 9-2. And I think we're actually tied for top of the league. We're actually ahead. We're number one in the league in front of the Chiefs. The bottom of the league's looking as so. The Giants finally got a win. They're 1-10, but they could still rise in the ranks, lose that number one overall pick to the Titans, Raiders, Seahawks, Bears. It'll be very interesting to see what really shapes up around this league. The playoff picture right now for who's in and who's out currently looking like this. So this is what our playoff picture is looking like. We got Vikings, Rams, Carolina Panthers versus the Lions, Niners, Cowboys, and then we got the first round bye. Over in the AFC, we got Jags, Bengals, who we're actually going to be playing this week, the Bengals. So that'll be very interesting. We have an opportunity to possibly knock the Bengals out of the playoffs, or at least this playoff picture, and let someone else jump on in. Then we got the Patriots versus the Jets. The Browns, as per usual, are in here. It's Browns versus Broncos, and then Kansas City right now has that bye. So the past champions for the past two seasons are both in first round bye territory. Kansas City and the Eagles. Be interesting to what's going to happen if there is another rematch there. But taking a look at Cincinnati and what our weekly strategy really is going to be there. They got Joe Mixon. And I think he's going to be a very big threat because Joe Mixon can run the ball and he can receive the ball very, very well. But he runs the ball tremendously. Their pass to run 57-43. I'm going to go with defend the short game. They do have Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, I believe, still in their rotation of wide receivers, so they might be able to burn us there. Maybe I want to go medium instead of deep. I really don't want to play the deep ball. I think we're going to go medium. Medium defense on them. Yeah, we'll lose some run support, but I think our team's still good against the run. I don't think it's going to matter. And then offensively, they got Jesse Bates the third. All right, right now he is a 96 overall. We don't want to be playing to him. We want to be playing against Logan Wilson. We don't want to worry about the blitz. I'm going to focus on the inside run this game against the Bengals. Hopefully, we're just going to be able to bounce or run right on through them. Simulate that. Let's simulate the training, see if we get any upgrades. Broken finger for Bibbs, the rookie. Ooh, that is not good. Not good for Bibbs. Bibbs is hurt. How long is Bibbs hurt for? Alright, so, wow. Okay. So, DeMarco Bibbs is hurt with a broken finger for 2 weeks, and we are not going to have Devontae Smith this week, which is going to allow the rookie... Where was his name? Bowman. It's going to allow the rookie Bowman to step up into that second wide receiver spot. So we're going to see a little bit more of the rookie playing. That'll be fun. We obviously have Duvernay still playing that slot, but even Brown's going to get a little bit more play time. The previous practice player, Eskridge, maybe he'll touch the field. Who knows? This will be a fun game, but let's jump on into it and see how this rookie's going to perform tonight. Alright, so the game is under... Ooh. Rain, you say? I don't know about you, but our Philadelphia Eagles typically play very well in the rain. Actually, or is it the snow? I think we play well in the snow. Maybe it's not rain. Whatever it is, whatever the conditions of the field are, our team will overcome and become victorious. Fuck these Bengals, all right? Bengals suck. They suck, boys. They're nothing compared to us. You know that. I know that. The fans that paid to see us win here tonight know that let's beat the shit out of pretty boy Joe Burrow, just like Matthew Stafford did. So let's get on into the game. Who's going to be getting the ball first? All right, so the ball first, the first team with the ball is going to be the Bengals. We're kicking it off to them. There was 2 signings. We did sign our backup left end, Brown, and our right end, I can't remember his name. We signed 2 backups, basically. Our backup left end and backup right end, no big deal. We'll talk about it after this, but 2024 season for Joe Burrow, 3,424 passing yards, 28 touchdowns, and 9 interceptions. As I told you, they got a mix of Joe Mixon there, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins. This is a wild squad. Starting things off with a run with Jamar Chase that is brought down right at the line of scrimmage at the 25. That is Christian Harris, who's been having one hell of a fucking season this year. Burrow looking to pass. Coverage happening. Swatted out. Oh, it was in the hands of Josh Sweat, and he dropped it. Fuck, that ball really is a little wet. So now 3rd and 10 on the 25. Pressure coming. They're going for a blitz. They're covering him. Attaboy. Chris Jones reading that very well. Burrow just throws it into the dirt. 4th and 10. And there's a bobbled snap. Almost blocked by our man. Oh, that would have been amazing if we got that block. But that's okay. So the Bengals punt the ball away. Jalen Hurts now going to get his first chance of this game. 2,503 passing yards this season, 19 touchdowns, and 13 interceptions. He has been a turnover machine. If it wasn't for this Philadelphia defense, Philly might not be in the predicament that they are in currently. Burrow steps, throws, hits his man. That's Duvernay for a 7-yard reception to start this game. So now 2nd and 3 on Philly's 45. Burrow's going to drop again. Nice little short pass, and this one's going to be dropped by the rookie Bowman. So Kevin Bowman stepping in for the injured Devontae Smith. Drops his first pass to him. Going for a screen, hits off his head. Tyree could not find it. And Philadelphia will be punting the ball back to Cincinnati. Oh boy. And the punt is up and away. And what a punt indeed. The 2nd-year punter pinning them back in their 10. All right, so we should see some strong defense from us, boys. So on the 10, he's motioning his receiver inwards. Burrow looking to pass, steps right up the middle and too far in front of Joe Mixon, incomplete. Burrow again looking to pass, going across his body, and the pressure, man. The pressure of this Philadelphia Eagles defense is getting to Joe Burrow. Now it's 3rd and 10 on their 10. Burrow pressured again, hits Mixon underneath. That's going to be enough for a first down. Joe Mixon gets 14 yards on that reception. That's Joe Burrow's first completed pass out of 5 attempts. So it'll be interesting to see if that was just a fluke. Handoff to Mixon, running up the middle, trying to stiff arm his way forward. They're just going to say that he got to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 now, still on their 24. Burrow dropping pressure, the blitz coming, almost intercepted. Almost intercepted, in and out of the hands of the defending back, Sean Murphy Bunting. Blitz coming again, he's hit as he throws, and this one is going to be intercepted. That is Maddox getting his first interception of this game, 3rd interception of the season. Burrow threw it out of the hit. He underthrew his target, who was Burton, number 11 there. And Maddox jumps it, takes full advantage and does what Sean Murphy Bunting could not do. So now the Eagles are going to get this ball in very good field positioning thanks to their defense. They're on Cincinnati's 36. Starting off with a run by Tyree. He's got room, good blocks, he's still going. And that's a 14-yard rush for Chris Tyree on his first rush. Dude, this Chris Tyree is the guy. He is the GOAT. All right, we have developed him into what he is. He's a monster. He's a fucking monster. So now on the Bengals 22, Hurts looking to pass, steps out, throws, hits Bowman, who gets the first down and gets it to the Cincinnati 10-yard line. Bowman, 12-yard reception. Hurts seems to be trusting this young rookie. Handoff to Tyree, trying to stiff arm his way up. Oh no, this is Reeves. My bad, that was Kevin Reeves, the rookie, who got 1 yard on that rush. So now 2nd and 9, Hurts. Stepping out to his left, he sees room, he runs and gets tackled out of bounds following a 6-yard rush. And now they're on the 4. 4 yards away from a touchdown. Hurts, pressure coming, he steps, he's running, and Jalen Hurts is just going to run it in himself. He gets a rushing touchdown. Way to go, 4-yard rushing touchdown for Jalen Hurts. That's his 13th of the season. I think that's what it said in the bottom. I could be wrong. I saw 13 out of 15. Could have just been the total for our head coach. 13 rushing touchdowns on the season. I don't think he's got 13 rushing touchdowns. But anyways, Hurts running it on in. He gets the first score of today's game. Extra point is good. Things are looking good so far here in Philly. The defense is blowing up the Cincinnati offense. The Philadelphia Eagles offense is starting to click. It might be a long night for Burrow, or this overconfidence could be our downfall. Burrow today, 1 for 7, 14 passing yards, and an interception. Not good starting. Not a good start for Joe Burrow here. He drops. Pressure coming. Chris Jones chasing. He's getting chased by 2 people. He's now sprinting for it. Slides down, following a 9-yard rush. So Joe Burrow's got some legs, I guess. He's able to outrun our D line at least. So 2nd and 1 on the 34. Handoff. No play action. Burrow throwing it underneath. He hits his man, and he gets shoelace tackled at Philly's 44. That's going to be Christian Kirk with a 22-yard reception and his first reception of today's game. Come on, let's do this. So now 1st and 10, still in the 44. Check down pass to Joe Mixon. It's completed. 2nd and 8. Handoff to Mixon. Bounces off, and he's brought down by Kyle Hamilton. Hamilton's probably been one of our best defensive draft picks in the 3 drafts that we've done so far. The Giants beat Tampa Bay 23-17. So the Giants starting to climb up the ladder. No longer. They're potentially tied for the bottom of the ladder. But 3rd and 4, motioning their wide receiver inward. Pressure coming. Check down past the 13. 1st down, and left end Josh Sweat has now been hurt. This is not good. He is leaving the field. He's holding his arm. Could be nothing, or it could be something big. So the backup left end that we just re-signed is going to take his spot. Handoff, play, or a halfback draw. And Joe Mixon's going to be brought down for a 1-yard loss. by Bobby Wagner. All right, so 2nd and 11 on the 32. Play action, hits number 11. And that's a big loss. Burton. That is a big loss. 8-yard loss for Burton there. He kind of stumbled on that quick pass to him, kind of like he wasn't ready for it. Gets it, stumbles right there, and he's not able to recover. Chased down by McPhee and brought down for a loss. That might have cost them field goal range unless Burrow can get them back in it. 3rd and 19. Pressure coming, and they hit Burton. He's going to be able to move it up to Philly's 36. This is going to be a 53-yard field goal for Cincinnati. Kick is up and way short. Hits the middle of the end zone. And what I want to believe is going to be McPhee. Is no good. So now on the 43, Hurts stepping up, following the turnover. He's running for it. Wow, he almost died. Only able to get 3 on that rush, but still positive yardage. Again, you almost died there, Hurts. Good thing you got down when you did. 2nd and 7. Quick pass to Bowman. Just snagging the ball away from the star wide receiver, Terry McLaurin. Wow, Bowman. Hurts. Quick pass to Goddard. And that's going to move them up to Cincinnati's 39 to end the first quarter. 7-0 is the score. And Philly's looking good. I thought we were going to struggle against these Bengals, but we're looking pretty solid. So on Cincinnati's 39, Hurts hands it off to Tyree. He's got some blockers. He's able to push it up 4 yards. 2nd and 6 now for Philadelphia on the 35-yard line. Hurts looking to pass, settling in the pocket, trying to escape, but he's going to be brought down by Hendrickson for a big loss. 3rd and 16, pushed back to the 45. They're not in field goal range. They got to look for a deep ball here. Hurts steps, throws, hits his man, Tyree, and does he pick up the first down? No, they mark him 1 yard short. Chris Tyree, 15-yard reception. And Hurts is feeling it. Philadelphia going for it. They're already up. Sideline caught. Terry McLaurin now up to Cincinnati's 25. And that is a good 4th down conversion. A good 4th down conversion. Hurts. Hand off to Tyree up the middle again. He's going to get 1 yard on that rush. See what we're going to do here. We're going to hit him with another run. No, Hurts going to pass for it again. Steps, trying to escape pressure, still looking downfield, throws, and hits. He literally threw that right to a Bengal. But that Bengal focused too much on his feet, trying to keep his feet in bounds, and dropped it. So 3rd and 9, we're in field goal range, Hurts. Don't worry about it. Come on, let's see what we're going to do. Going deep, and caught by a Cincinnati Bengal for an interception, but he was not able to stay in bounds. Philadelphia going to kick a field goal, and that field goal is good by Jake Elliott. So the score is now 10-0 as Cincinnati gets the ball. They're going to receive it from their 9 and brought down at the 28-yard line. All right, so good defense. Well, good special teams defense. So 1st and 10 on the 28. Let's see what Cincinnati's going to do. They're going to start it with a run with Mixon, who is brought down again. Joe Mixon not really able to do anything this game. Burrow now dropping back, pressure coming. He steps up in the pocket, check down pass to his tight end. Is able to truck his way forward up to the 35. So 3rd and 3 following the 7-yard reception by Barnett. See what the Bengals are going to be able to do. Hand off to Mixon and brought down by Fletcher Cox. Cincinnati, there is an injury. Wow, that is a big boy. Carmen getting hurt for Cincinnati. That's their offensive lineman. And he's going to be marching off the field as well. So we've already had 2 players who've had to march off this field here today. Josh Sweat and now the Carmen, the old lineman of Cincinnati. And the Eagles are going to elect not to return it. More specifically, Bowman's going to elect not to return it. And that's going to cost them. That is a very good punt. And the punt stops on their 5. So Philadelphia is going to now have to march from their 5. I think this is going to be a big drive for Tyree if they're able to convert on this. If not, I think it's going to be a very short drive for Philly. Okay, that works. So Hurts decides to pass it instead of runs it on the first play. That almost cost him. Cincinnati broke through that O-line pretty quick. Hurts steps up in the pocket, throws it deep to his main man, Terry McLaurin, who he has been putting more and more faith in, understanding that he is one of, if not the best wide receiver in the league right now. He throws it to him, and it moves him up to the 29-yard line. Hurts again looking to pass. Quick pass down to Bowman. Going to move it up to the 35, 6-yard reception for Bowman. He's getting pretty active, Bowman. He's having a very good game. 2nd and 4, quick pass underneath to McLaurin. He breaks off, and he's off to the races to the 30 and brought down. On Cincinnati's side of the field, there is a flag. And it's going to be on Cincinnati. P.J. Hall roughing the passer. And that's going to allow Philadelphia to now be in the red zone on Cincinnati's 11. Hurts settles, throws down to his right, to his tight end, Goddard. He reaches for the first down, not able to get it. They're going to mark him just short. 1st and goal on the 1. Fullback dive. Hand off to the rookie Reeves, and he gets it. Kevin Reeves getting a rushing touchdown today. He's the power back, man. He is our power back. We give Kevin Reeves the power back position. The reason we drafted him, he's going to score touchdowns. Chris Tyree, he's everything else. He's a receiving back. He's a yardage back. He's a 3rd down back. But when you need those power runs, you give it to Kevin Reeves. So now the extra point to make it 17-0 is good. Cincinnati. It's not looking bright for you right now, buddy. It's not looking bright for you. That's Kevin Reeves' 2nd rushing touchdown of the season. So the kick back to Cincinnati. Again, going to be receiving on their 9, running it up the left side, brought down at the 24. Man, the Bengals might just not be an actual good team. It might just be that simple. So on their 24, Burrow getting chased down the pocket, throwing on the run, and overthrows his target. 2nd and 10 now. Burrow, low man, 2 left, 3 right, chases to his left. See if he's going to look for Chase. And he's sacked and fumbled. O-lineman picks it up. And he's brought down for only a 4-yard loss. That's Chris Jones who got that sack and the forced fumble. Cincinnati very lucky that their O-lineman was there to recover it for them. And that O-lineman's pretty fucking nifty, able to hurdle, picks that ball up in midair, and spun off the tackle to get them the yards they did. That man helped a fucking shit ton there. So now they're on their 20, 3rd and 13. Burrow just going to throw a check down pass for 1 yard to Joe Mixon and punt the ball away. I know Burrow's probably very upset with himself right now. So the punt goes back to our 25. Bowman going to get it up 1 yard to the 26. He's fine, Bowman. So Chris Jones, 13 sacks today. Way to go. Terry McLaurin, 43 receptions, 760 yards, and 7 touchdowns through 13 weeks. He's currently ranked 32nd in yardage for wide receivers. Hand off to Tyree. Good block. He's busting it out wide. He's fucking gone, dude. Moving it up to Cincinnati's 48. Chris Tyree. Holy fuck. Gonna go right back to him. No. It's an option, and Hurts keeping it and trucks through a corner. Moving it now up to Cincinnati's 36. And getting a new set of downs. That will be the final play before the 2-minute warning. But Cincinnati, holy shit, they did not show up to play. Philadelphia looking to make it or extend it, make it a 4-score game. Throw down to Tyree, 4-yard reception. And goes out of bounds to stop the clock. So now on 2nd and 6. Hurts. Trying to settle, has to roll out to escape pressure, throws on the run, hits Kevin Bowman. He gets hit from behind, but he's able to hang on to the ball. I don't know if you saw it there, but he actually handed the ball back to Hurts. Maybe saying, go back to me, Hurts. Decides to go to McLaurin, almost cost them with an interception. Oh, we got lucky there. We got fucking lucky again. So now on the 20, on Cincinnati's 20, 2nd and 10, Hurts throws, hits Devin Duvernay, and that's going to be a 1st and goal. 3 yards away from making this a 4-score game and ending it just about. If Philadelphia scores here, I will be putting on the commentators again. For the second half, I'll be letting the other commentators take over. Hurts dropping. Check down underneath. Duvernay. Touchdown. Let's go. Devin Duvernay getting his reception, getting that reception and a touchdown. So he doesn't decide to go back-to-back to the rookie Bowman following a huge catch, but he will hit his slot receiver that we traded for from the Ravens a few years back. Must have a little bit more faith in Duvernay there, but it works out. So the only way that we will not be allowing the other commentators to take over is if Cincinnati scores here. All right, if Cincinnati scores here, then I will still be here. That's Devin Duvernay's 2nd receiving touchdown on the season. And their return team brought down at 28. Okay. Big gains, big gains. See what we're going to be able to do. Burrow looking to end this goose egg right now. He drops back, quick throw underneath the 2. And he gets brought down at the 35. 2nd and 3. Cincinnati uses their first timeout. That was Frank with the reception. Let's see what they're going to do. 2nd and 3. Burrow pressured, sacked back at the 25. And they're back to where a little pushed back to one of them where they started off that sack. Cincinnati used their 2nd timeout. Another run with Mixon. Now Philadelphia will use their 2nd timeout. Cincinnati does have the wind in their back, so this punt should be going pretty far. Not sure if Philadelphia is going to be able to really do anything. But we might. Caught at our 20, trying to return it. Doesn't follow the blocker to his right. Tries to cut it to the left. Still gets a few yards there from the 20 to the 24. I think he could have done a little bit better if he would have ran to the right. So Terry McLaurin, again, still the highlight. It's probably because he's coming back from an injury. He got hurt during, I don't even know, some off-the-field nonsense because I gave them the bye week to recover. And he got hurt somehow. But he's back now. Pressure coming. Check down pass. Incomplete off of that blitz. Holy fuck, he came in flying and demolished Hurts. So now 2nd and 10. See what Hurts is going to do. Pressure coming off. He throws it on the run deep. He threw it to home and it hit his hands. It hit his hands. But they're going to mark it as an incomplete pass. Not able to hold on to it. Now a run with Tyree. And that's going to be his first time brought down for a loss. 2-yard loss for Chris Tyree. Bengals are going to use their final timeout. So 18 seconds left in the second. See if Cincinnati is going to be able to really do anything with this punt. 15, 14. All right, so they're on the 43. Cincinnati, if they throw some sideline catches, and they're pretty quick, they might be able to get a field goal out of this. Burrow trying to go deep. Pressure coming off the edge. And they hit his man. I told you they might be able to do it. Oh, Frank moving it up to the 36. Wind in the back. This should be a good kick. They just need the accuracy. No good. The goose egg continues. And take it away from their commentators.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte, where you see the final score there. Dak Prescott, excellent in the victory, as it's one that pushes his guys 2 games above 500. From there, let's head over to Minneapolis to check on the Vikings at home at US Bank Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Green Bay Packers. Dalvin Cook, well over 100 yards on the ground with a pair of touchdown runs. And lastly, Monday Night Football has a good one lined up between the New Orleans Saints and the Kansas City Chiefs. Now time for a check of the next-gen stats in the first half for the Bengals. And they will need to get this passing game in gear because they did not do much of anything in that first half. And it's why the scoreline is what it is. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they were much more successful throwing the football than their counterparts, as you can see the numbers there.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin this third quarter. The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Trey Hendrickson has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. And keep in mind, in addition to the 2 sacks that he now has, CD, he's also had a couple of quarterback hurries. He's been very disruptive.
To put it mildly, and it reminds me of the time I asked an offensive tackle who struggled like this in a game. He said he was telling the coach, hey, what do you want me to do? This guy's just eating me alive. And the coach finally just looked at him and said, applaud.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Throwing left side. It's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10.
Here we go. Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. And right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. This is caught. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. On 2nd down now. Mixon. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
But it's only been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead. So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
So now the Bengals offense will stay out there as they'll decide to go for 2. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind out incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. And out now come the Eagles. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Pretty straightforward play there by the linebacker. He saw the run, went with straight-ahead pursuit, and dumped him behind the line of scrimmage.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They go play action with Hurts. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks of the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though, and they could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
So a good spin move, but not a whole lot to show after as he's taken down. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. They come in off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball that cut down that lead. Now the defense has done their part, got them the football back.
Momentum started to shift a little bit when they scored the touchdown. It increased when the defense got them the ball back. Momentum definitely in their favor, and they got to keep things cranking, keep it on high so they can keep cutting into that lead.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete. The Bengals bring out their punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far, and he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10.
49, guys. Mike, 49.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he finds McLaurin. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. To throw again on second down. Hurts. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. From the gun, it's Hurts. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, Philadelphia! A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
Well, we know that he can beat you in a number of ways. He can catch the short passes, he can run under a long pass, or he can do what we saw right there, catch one and then make a big gain after the catch.
Yeah, and this just looked like a simple, ordinary play to start, but boy, did things change. Once he got free, it was off to the races, and once he hit high gear, there's absolutely no one who was going to stop him.
Elliott good with a PAT, and they open the lead up now to 25. 5 plays there on that drive. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Fielded right around the 8. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Cincinnati set to take over once again.
These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw into the hands of Kirk.
A gain of 6 there on first. From the 29,
Burrow, quick slant caught by Kirk.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
From the 39, Burrow. Open man is Kirk, complete. A couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Philadelphia, PA.
Now it's Burrow. That is incomplete. Hayden Hurst, former first-round pick, the intended target. But now it'll be 3rd down. Throwing again, it's Burrow.
He'll drop this one down to Mixon.
And he gets us to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
The Bengals bring out their punter now. He's been terrific so far. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
Philadelphia's offense ready to go again.
Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
And he'll lose yardage on this one, back to the 13. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
So now factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
52 yards on the ground for him so far.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Shifts past him at the 45. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the 4th quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And he'll give it here to his running back. Pushes him aside at the 45. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Well, they run the option on 2nd down.
And he's going to be met at about the 43. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Eluding the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The decision to scramble almost got him the first, just short 9 yards, and it brings up 4th and inches. They'll try and run for it. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Bengals will get the football back.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10
at their 35-yard line.
And from the shotgun, he'll throw.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Chris Jones in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. To try again after the sack. Burrow, they'll set up the screen here to mix him. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
I like the thinking there because right after a sack, it can be a great time to call for a screen to your running back and use the eagerness of the defense against him. Able to gain some positive yards out of this one and make things a little bit easier for him on 3rd down.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. He's going to let this one go deep. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Forcing the incomplete pass on 4th down and then roughing the passer.
Your offense was ready to roll, ready to get out on the field and take over. Instead, self-inflicted. Now they have to stay on the field and play.
Now a 1st down throw complete downfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play that time through the air. 35 yards.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
On 1st down, Nixon pushes him over and stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Well, partners, my old man used to say, make sure you strap up tight if you're going to try and stop one of those big horses out there. As you just saw there, this guy does not go down easily.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Now Burrow loses the football. And the Eagles have recovered.
You've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And there are the numbers. Got off to that torrid hot start. We thought he was in for maybe a career day. Not the case.
No doubt about it. It almost looks like a misprint after what we saw in the 1st half. But let's give a little bit of credit to the guys on the other side of the ball. They went in at halftime, made a few adjustments, and you know what else? They didn't lose their confidence in their ability to play. Because a lot of times you get beat down in the 1st half, it gets ugly in the 2nd half. They've come out with a new resolve and a renewed determination.
And he'll get this one up to about his 14. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. 87 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And he stopped immediately there. call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball.
You're handing
out multiple. Although I set you up by saying game balls plural, but
I like where we're going with this. Though you say one to represent like the best player of all of that, and I say multiples so that you keep everyone motivated and involved.
You're a man of the people.
I'm a man of the people. I thought I was the only child.
You get a game ball, and you get a game ball. Game balls for everybody. So for the Eagles, they continue to be one of the best teams around as they move to 10-2. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, they fall to 6-6 now on the campaign. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens.